Well, this is my original video from Miss Golddigger the cat.
Look at that new cat. What are you doing, guy? Fella, girl? You're probably a girl. You want some food?
Look at her.
Are you related to Panda Cat?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. She, she's not really with us in body, but I had another one of those dreams, and it was real as all hell. Twice. Not one was last night, and the one was 2 days before that. And she was back. And last night I remember she was sleeping by the window over there. And there's Miss Feather right here. See, that's my other girlfriend. But yeah, she was fine, and the dream was so real. I was like, she's back, she's back, she's back. And so, there was another cat in the dream that was back. It had to be Dixie, but maybe when I woke up, I couldn't remember. I was thinking, oh, they're both back, they're both back. And I'm like, holy smokes, man. She's communicating with me. I don't have dreams like that ever, where they're real, super real like that. And, or if I have them, I don't remember them. So I've had dreams with Boots the cat coming back, Dixie the cat, and her a few times now. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I just can't believe this crap. It's like, but I have a whole series on her on a playlist here on YouTube. And
look, familiar markings.
There's no
brown on it.
See that?
You like brown, huh? Meow, huh?
Meow. She's got that weird meow. It's like there's only one meow like her. Listen to this.
New cat. What are you doing, guy? Fella, girl? You're probably a girl. You want some food? Are you related to Panda Cat? Look, familiar markings. Here, there's got brown on it.
I must have missed it again. She's got that funny meow.
Baby.
Only one meow like her, man. I never heard any cat meow like her. She's a one of a kind. And there she is again. But
what are we doing, huh? You know what, Missy? You're literally more work than 5 male cats put together. You know that?
She was, man. Like, holy shit. I never knew she was an older cat. Maybe she would have still been alive, but boy, I sure freaking did my best, And, this is the playlist down there, Precious Kitty Cat Cancer, 57 videos. I got 76 videos. Now, YouTube, sent me a message. They're always saying some stuff where, your channels, I don't even ask you for monetization, but they must review them automatically. And they got my channel as Hate, H-A-T-E, Hate, which I figure has to do with the Confederate stuff, but whatever. If these guys, you know what? They'll redefine hate one other way, some other day. So you wonder why I'm not doing that many videos on here? It's like, I don't know what they're gonna do. It's like dealing in the Soviet Union, except right now it's real mild, But they're the commissars that own everything, so why deal with this crap? It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. But she did come back in a dream, a very, very strong dream. Holy smokes. She was sleeping, and, and she was fine, and she would get up and go somewhere else, and it was kind of like her, when she was younger, I'd imagine she was a freaking fireball like Miss Feather over here. This one here. These cats over here, the black cats, they lay down someplace like Onyx. I was like, where the hell are you? He was right next to me. He's laying on a black bag. And I was like, holy smokes, man. You lay on something black, you disappear. This girl, she freaking showed up anywhere. I guess if it was snowing outside, but this is Florida, she would not, you'd never see her. But she was back in a dream twice. And it was, just like I remember I told you, with Boots the cat in the last video, he was back. And a couple times, and Dixie was back, and I think Dixie was back. Both these dreams with her in it. There was another cat that was there, and he was fine. It had to be Dixie. But when I woke up, I couldn't remember the other cat. I said, what the hell? And I think, you know what, she's probably blocking it because she was always like that. Give me all the attention. Miss Golden Eyes. She's a little princess. But, yeah, you know what's funny? Well, it's not funny. It's like, You know, if you, let me say this. This isn't like exactly religious or exactly scientific. It's just like, you know, in a strict sense, in a very strict sense, all material doesn't exist. You know, everything we see around us, everything. It really doesn't, it's really energy, and it's some kind of laws of the universe that make up the atoms. Like the atoms are, it's like the swirling electrons around the atom, and the combination of all the atoms into molecules, into big something bigger than that, where there's an intelligent design where it comes out to be a rock, a tree, a plant, a human, or a cat, or whatever. It's like, but in reality, everything is like an energy. It's like an energy. The best way to describe it. So, you know, we probably, you know, I'm saying is it's beyond my comprehension, but we probably still exist after, you know, I don't even want to say it's like our body. What is our body? What is it? What is it really, right? But somehow she's communicating with me. And, you know, I guess like they say your pineal gland is to your consciousness. I probably got a pretty strong sense of consciousness. And you know what? This is one of the reasons, you know, I know they got a thing up on top of my YouTube creativity thing. Give us our feedback. And I'm like, I'm not giving any feedback. You know, you give me feedback why you don't like my channel, why you're not monetizing it. Then I'll give you feedback. But, you know, my consciousness says, you know, you're dealing with some real evil people that took over this entire platform here. It's not all bad, but, you know, the creators need to move someplace else. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm in the process of actually sticking some videos up on Rumble, doing the car videos. I put my Golddigger videos up there. I'm going to put the rest of the cat videos up there after I get the car videos up there. It's taking me forever up on Rumble. And but it's the same stuff I already got on YouTube. So YouTube right now is, you know, totally commercial free on my channel, which is one good thing. But, you know, I tell you, you know, go ahead, you know, look at the cat videos or whatever. I got a lot of stuff on this channel, so I think they might be kind of hesitant about deleting it, because right now all the new stuff on YouTube is like garbage. It is. It's like people are afraid to say anything, so they self-censor and they guess what to say. It's like almost like listening to freaking mainstream TV. When I go to the gym, I can't stand it. It's like cable TV. I'm like clicking buttons all day. I actually picked up a little, just ordered a tablet so I could watch that crap instead of put my own stuff on there and watch that instead of freaking listening to freaking cable TV. But, you know, these people that run these things, I think people are too stupid to move away. And they don't want to, you know, they're afraid to freaking get onto something else, you know.
So we got Boots. There's Missy.
Yeah, you see that?
There's Panda Cat.
Remember Panda Cat?
How's that?
Remember that?
You know what?
So, you know, I got all these. I don't know what happened to these people, man. But, you know, anyway, they're being taken care of. Everybody's freaking fine right now. Oh, I want to tell you too that I've been doing the HHO. This is why you got to listen to all my video. So somebody said I wasn't doing a longer video. I'll do a longer one now. I was doing the HHO, and I know you're not supposed to crank it up that high. And I cranked up the HHO to like high output, which is probably dangerous, but it actually is giving me better energy. And I put a small fan behind the HHO unit that makes the hydrogen to keep it cooler, in addition to the fan that comes with the unit. And I put it right by the air conditioning duct for the house. So when the air conditioner kicks on, who is shit?
Okay, so Boots has his fill, but Panda Cat's up there, and
remember Panda Cat? Yeah. So I've been getting like a lot of extra. What do you call it? There it is. I've been getting a lot of extra freaking hydrogen. I've been doing it a lot, and probably way more than 15 hours a day. Plus drinking the water, plus drinking distilled water. And I heard that, you know, drinking the distilled water will like purify you of a lot of bad elements in your body. I think that's true, you know. And I started taking more biotin for hair and nails and shit like that, and whatever. That actually works with the carbohydrates. I noticed that if I wanted to, I probably could work out a lot more. I was at the gym one time a couple weeks ago and I did 4 hours in a row on the elliptical machine. Now, I was trashed out the next day, but I never did 4 hours in years. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe this hydrogen crap, I got a feeling it's working. It says, I think every year you do it a lot can bring it back 5 years. And I don't know how many times that can work like that. In other words, if you're 65, you go back to 60, then to 55. I mean, I don't know if you can go back to 25, but I'm going to find out. I've actually, like I said, I cranked up that machine a lot more. So that's what else has been going on. I've been out there riding a Harley and stuff like that. But you know, I don't like getting on YouTube anymore because you know, they're gonna ask me what's wrong, and then they're gonna adjust. Cause the thing is, what's wrong is the fact that they control it. We're not partners. We ain't partners. And I kind of figured that out from day one with these guys. And you know, they probably don't like my videos about me calling them out. I already know what the deal is with this shit. You know, they think I'm stupid. I mean, you know, I talk very plain, working class, but I've been around with the ultra high net worth people in the accounting field, and I understand how this shit works. And I already know what people are doing what to what, so it's no mystery to me. But they're breaking their own freaking code. I'll just say that. I ain't gonna name out anybody, because I got a code that I go by, and it might be the same. You know, I gotta tell you this. I'm like spiritual, but I don't know what you could say I am, man. I can almost say I'm a little more like the Japanese religion, which isn't really, you know, like the Shinto priest would do. Almost like that religion in Buddha. I was over there a long time. But I'm not exactly that either. And I definitely ain't a Christian in a lot of ways. You know, don't think of that bad, because I'm not an atheist. And, because basically I reject all the Abraham religions, man. I'm telling you right now. You know, I gotta agree that the Jews got a point about Jesus not being a Messiah, but then I also think that the Christians got a point about, you know, the red words in the King James Version of the Bible. If you go by that, you're okay. You're gonna be fine with that. I'm fine with that. And it's very good. But there's a lot of other shit going on. I can't discuss it on YouTube, so fuck them, man. You know, that's why I was putting out cat videos. But if they're gonna say I'm hateful because I got a Confederate video, fucking A. Get out of here with that shit, man. I mean, that's bullcrap. You know, it cracks me up too with this. I should look at this shit. This is what I was asking. She came back. Probably the other cat was freaking Dixie. Yeah, you know what? Look at this. You see this shit right here? See that little cross down there? That's what the Germans used to paint on the tanks. Right there. See that? YouTube has it on their full screen emblem. See that? Right there. That's just how they used to paint it too. They used to put an X, put the spray can, spray around the X, and it would be on the tank or the truck. So, I don't know what the hell YouTube's doing over here. That's a hate symbol, man, right there, ain't that? That's a hate symbol, according to them, right? You guys are fucking bullshit.
Well, there's little Missy eating some.
I love this little girl. She's got to be around, man. Dixie and Boots, they all got to be around, man. I swear to God, they're around. And you know, you know what I fucking hate though? I'm gonna say, excuse me for saying that, effing hate, but the paws. I swear to God, Dixie is telling me to get paws. Go find him. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm dismissing this as my imagination, but I'm like, maybe it ain't. And I'm like, how do I find him? You know, how do you find this guy? I mean, I already mailed out flyers and stuff. I already looked. I mean, he's in somebody's house. I hope he's okay. I hope that's just some crap I'm just worried about. Maybe it's because I'm just worried about him. I figure he's okay though, but you know, I hope I'm wrong about that. fucking this guy's man. I think these cats are worth more than politicians. You know, they're worth more than the tech giants for sure. Definitely. Susan Wojcicki, if she came by, I wouldn't give her any cat food. I wouldn't give her nothing. I wouldn't give her any Temptations. I wouldn't give her a bowl of meow meow water, nothing. To hell with her. I tell her, get out of here. I tell her, get out of here. You're stray dingbat of freaking
chicken.
Whatever. I don't give a shit no more, to tell you the truth, man. But anyway, you know, they can do whatever they want. I mean, it's like I said, I already figured it out from day one with YouTube. They own you. It's bullshit. You know, there's no partnership shit here. You know, you're dealing with a faceless freaking entity, some jackass. And it's really what it is, too. It's I knew about Facebook. Holy smokes. Those guys that was pure spying right from day one. I don't think YouTube started out that way. It did when Google took it over, turned it to that. But, you know, they keep this up so they got information on everybody. This is a way for them to get everybody's like little score. There's probably some crap going on with the NSA and DARPA or some crap, you know. This is all the shit is. So, I don't like making too many videos on here, sorry. And I'd imagine the whole internet is like that. I mean, it's like, even if you go to some other sites that are like open and where you can put anything you want up there, the whole internet is a freaking spy trap, basically, you know. But on the opposite side of that, the people that are analyzing information, including if you have the artificial intelligence, don't really know what the fuck they're analyzing, because people are complicated. They can say things the opposite of what they think. They can change their mind. They can have two different opposite opinions at the same time, and they kind of vacillate between those two opinions because they're not sure. You don't know what the hell people really think, and even though if you got all the information, what they said and what they wrote, you still don't know. And you know how fast things can change about? Like lightning. So all this bullshit where they try to gather information on people, they ain't gonna do them no good. You know, one thing I like watching is the Die-Hole Foundation on this thing, and they're talking about 2046. Well, when freaking 2046 comes by, there ain't gonna be no big tech. The solar nova is gonna knock out all this electronic shit, and we're gonna go right back to the Stone Age. You know, which is fucking screw 'em, man. I'm worried about how I could protect my cats if I got any back there, and then if I'm still around, 2046. Be down here in a cave someplace, man. I'm gonna come out with plenty of cat food. Anyway, screw it. I can't remember, like, you know, man, it's so fucked up with this girl. I was like this girl cat, because she was doing so good right before she went downhill. But you know, that could be the same crap even with this YouTube shit and all this kind of crap. Right now, I'm going to tell you something economic. I'm aware of the impending implosion of the debt bomb in the United States and Europe and all that kind of crap. Well, that's all by design. And I can't say much more than what's going on with that 110% because they wouldn't like this video, but that's all by design. You know, you can take out your whole, all these people without freaking doing shit, just by, you know, by getting them in debt.
Are you hungry? Guess what? I think she's all healed up now. She used to have a spot back here in her back.
That's where I thought everything was fine.
She would go.
But you know what? This works with everybody. It works with people on the top, people on the bottom. The unexpected happens. What burns me up though is people are not independent thinkers. And right, you know, Facebook should have never took off. That should have never happened. Unless you maybe had a business and you wanted a free site, fine. But, you know, there's also Tripod Locos out there, too. You can do it with them. They don't cost you no money. There's a few other places. But, you know, I'm thinking, like, people are their own worst enemies. They don't want it. They're afraid to think independent. They want to think what everybody else thinks. And what everybody else thinks, the media is like pushing trying to make a smoke screen of what everybody else thinks so people go along with it. Oh, I can remember way back when Beatlemania was going on. Most of those songs those guys put out, I didn't like. And Michael Jackson, I was like, holy shit, little squeaky voice. I thought that guy was really ridiculous. I couldn't figure out how this guy could have freaking made money in a million years. And Oprah, forget it. I mean, there was so much shit on that made a lot of money. Of course, dumbass is freaking. That's my kitty cat sneezing here. She's got a hairball. She's all right though. But that's because you got all these go along and get alongs. There's your problem.
Thought that would never happen. It's used to have back here.
But YouTube is basically, it's probably growing, but I'm not sure why it's growing.
A big like bump with all this.
I'm not sure why it's growing because I don't really watch it anymore. There ain't much on there I like. The only thing I watched recently was how to make some of the T-shirts and also some stuff on World War II. But then I didn't like a lot of that stuff on World War II, and then the T-shirt stuff it wasn't really that helpful to watch the video that much because the instructions you can read in freaking less than a minute and told me what happened in a 15-minute video. Now sometimes videos help with that type of stuff. Now I got a lot of car videos that
where her tail was attached.
And
I just can't.
Here she is. I got a lot of car videos, and I can tell you one thing: the car videos that I got up there that are how-to, they help. They definitely help. And you ain't gonna find anybody doing that shit. Now the reason I was doing partly some of that because I get paid a little bit. Maybe I wouldn't make a lot of money. I might make $10 on a video or something. Sometimes you make a couple $100 on a video, but generally speaking, you don't. But I was doing lots and lots of videos, so it started adding up. But I wasn't making big bucks. Nowhere was I making money like I'd be making when doing accounting. But I got other things going right now, and right now I'm fighting the powers that are, basically controlling YouTube and Google and all that other crap. And I can't say nothing on here. So why should I go on here? So people ask me to make a longer video, and about the silver, it's obvious. And for the people that told me years ago, oh, that palladium, silver's going to the moon, palladium, yeah, palladium's $3,000 an ounce now, almost, Sherlock's. But you know what? I go on here and I get a kick in the balls from half these people, and I'm going to tell you, I think Bitcoin, I've been saying it and it's still going up. I think it's going to go down all at once, but I think everything else is going to go down all at once. I think all the brokerage accounts, everything, all that crap, right, girlie? Here she is. Hey, my little feather, my little sweetheart. See, now we got a long fur geisha girl. We got a nice little princess over here before. So anyway, I think all this shit's going down. I know it is. I know they've been saying the sky's falling forever and ever and ever, but I don't think these people really know exactly what's going on 110% at the top. But you can stop these people real easy. But you people are a bunch of pussies, man. That's what the problem is. I mean, my channel, if you watch my channel, you're not really supporting YouTube, so that's okay because there's no videos on it. I mean, no ads on it. You know what I mean? You're not helping them. They're not getting nothing out of it. So if you watch the way I do it is if I see a video on YouTube, I don't watch. I mean, a freaking ad, I don't watch it. I know there's ad block too, which I just put on, but I was using Descent or Brave Technology browser and wasn't watching any ads anyway. But I don't give a shit. I mean, but the fact that they want to cut me off and not tell me why, Well, screw them. And they're asking me why, what I find good about being a creative, whatever the hell it is. You know what? I never liked this shit anyway, this video shit. I'm an accountant. I'm fucking strictly numbers, statistics, hands-on things. I don't give a shit about doing video crap, to tell you the truth. I got into this, I don't know how. They talked me into it, basically. They talked me into this shit. And I thought it was pennies. But what I thought was where it might be good, it was up in the boonies, up in Tennessee, and there's no CPA firms around there. There's nothing but a bunch of freaking moonshiners, which they say there's illegal, but they're still there. And nobody's got any fucking money. And you couldn't do any kind, there's no business up there. As a matter of fact, that area of Tennessee where I've got my stuff, my property at, the population in that county actually went down since 1940. It doesn't even have one golf course in the whole freaking county. Does that tell you something? Not one gated community in the whole county, right? The sheriff before this sheriff, that guy was the sheriff for freaking 30-something years. And he drove like a early 50s pickup truck with house paint on it. You know that? That's like going back decades. And now, I was figuring if I had YouTube money and I was up there, that's where this shit could come into play. Now, I got other money, and other money to other money, and I still work with the CPA firm, but I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna, these guys don't want to tell me what's wrong with my shit. Well, fuck you, man. I'm not playing any surveys with you jerks, man. I saw the thing with Fairtube, but, you know, I already know what these guys are like, man. I already know. I already knew when I got into it in the first place. So you wonder why I ain't putting videos out? Well, that's why. I mean, for all I know, one day I could come on here and the whole thing's gone, you know? Even if I try to be nice and squeaky clean, there could be some jackass does something, and it's over with. So why should I fucking play the game? Why should I play that game? I'm answering your question, you assholes in YouTube and Susan Wojcinski. And that chick is an ugly chick, man. I'll tell you that right now. That is one ugly broad. Anyway, but I'm not talking about you, Golddigger. You're pretty as all hell. You're sweetie, weedy, weedy. I love you, little girl. She's nice.
I've never taken a supplement that has done so much. If you look,
You know what?
Some of the supplements I have, just a few of them.
I stopped taking that colostrum.
That, so
I got some left though.
It's like I've never taken a supplement where.
But I'll tell you one thing. A lot of people would never guess my age. No way, man. I'm in my late 60s. No way would they ever guess my age. I ain't got no wrinkles on my face, my neck, or my elbows, or anything like that, man. None. And most of my hair color is back to normal. It's like a dark blonde, light brown, and I got blue eyes, man. So,
and I don't really know if it's cold.
It's like, you know. Oh, that's probably another thing they don't like about me, man. YouTube is, they hate anybody that's white on YouTube, man. The guys that run the show, you know what I mean? These guys, they openly said that. That's probably another reason they demonetized me too. Who the hell knows? Fuck them, man. I mean, you know what? Anybody watching this shit now is never going to find out the real truth. So it's devoid from these platforms like this. And the platform is probably going to keep growing until, you know, the useless eaters get freaking cold. Then they won't have a market. Because even that guy, what's his name? The grave dancer, what's this guy's name again? I freaking forgot. He also said, you know, you gotta have people that you can rent to. You know, he doesn't want to. You gotta have a market. You know, if you screw everybody up, you don't have nothing. You know, that's what they're gonna do to themselves, these jerks on the top. But people gotta wake up to who the hell they are. It ain't fucking. It's easy as shit to find out. But there's a reason. You know, I personally think the goy are dumber than animals. Animals I respect. The goy are dumber than that. And that's the reason why they don't figure it out. They really are that damn dumb. I'm not. I mean, I'm a shark, but I'm not in with the sharks. I'm against the sharks. I'll just put it to you that way, over and out. And this girl is a sweetheart. Look at her.
This is supplement. It's It's a natural, it's colostrum. It's the first milk. The first milk that has the antibiotics, and so she's got to do extra cleaning.
She's a sweetheart. Yeah, she's around, man. She's around. She came back to me. I thought she was here. I'm dreaming this and dreaming this and dreaming this for a while. Like, she's like, I guess it was Dixie was here too. That's who the other one. It was Dixie. It was Dixie. Dixie. I got an old thing I was reviewing when Dixie was a kitten, and you know what he did? Because he was an outdoor cat, Dixie. He followed his daddy Boots. He was following his daddy Boots to the woods. I was like, where are you going, you little squirt? He was a little kitten back then. So he started taking after him. That's why he was always outside. He never wanted to come inside. That turned out to be fatal because he got got into some kind of poison, or somebody gave him poison. If I had him inside, nothing would have happened to him.
Right from that time. So, and
it's amazing how she turned around back. You know, like I said, if I kept up with the carbon C60 and the colostrum and the cat vitamins and all the other shit, I don't know how much longer she would have lasted. Probably a lot longer. So, it's amazing. But we got our satanic government and Fauci. Oh, I can't say that word. Oh, better get off of here right now. That's probably one of the hidden words you can't say. Blah! That word. Fucky, whatever his name is, right? Over now.